Welcome, welcome. This is Nick's Nonsense. Gonna make some spaghetti tonight, so thank you for joining. What we got here is we got the cat towel. We got some broccoli. Got some onions. We're gonna make some spaghetti with this. Not with the cat towel, but with the other stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna make some spaghetti here tonight. Let's go ahead and get the meat out. Yeah, some funny looking meat. Let's go ahead and put it in the pan. Oh yeah. All right, we got half frozen meat in the pan, and that's like the worst when it's half frozen. Well, the worst is when it's fully frozen. Oh yeah, check it out. Yeah. Oh, we got visitors today. Oh, visitors to eat the meat. Oh. All right, let's put this bloody bag in the garbage. Gonna wash my hands here quick. You don't see me, but you see my foot. Washing my hands. Okay, there we go. Oh, what else do we need to do to make spaghetti? We need to turn this on. So, happy cat. We got water in there. Get that on high. Got the meat in here. We'll put that on medium. Guess what we did earlier today? This door fell off, so we taped it on. Hopefully it doesn't fall off tonight. If you stick around and watch, you might see it fall off. Yeah, I hope not. Okay, so we got our half frozen meat. We got our water. What else we got? We got some Loungeani. We want 3 pounds altogether. I found 1 pound of Loungeani. Another pound of Loungeani. Oh, dude. There went half our Loungeani. Who opened the box? That's horrible. I couldn't find the third one, so now we got some rotteny. There might be another pound of Loungeani in here, but we got jumbo shells. Yeah, I think we'll go with the rotteny. But, man, who opened it? Man, that's horrible. All right, so we got our half-frozen meat. Our half-frozen meat is, oh, yeah, check it out. It looks like a rock.
Oh boy, somebody said something.
Oh, can you see this? Can I see what?
A message.
Yeah, I see it. Right. So, look at that. It looks like a rock. You know that there's a story when I was a kid about this. There's a bear or a donkey. It was about a donkey, and he turned into a rock. The donkey or the bear turned into a rock, and his mom was so sad because where did my baby go? And it was a rock. Something like that. So this is that rock in the story. All right. Hi. Yes, I see we got people. Okay. Excellent. So our rock meat is slowly warming up. Warming up some water. So let's cut some onions. All right. We're going to bend this down here. There we go. So, onions, onions, onions. We bought 50 pounds of onions because why not? Let's see if the onions make my eyes water. I think by the time I get done with 3 of them, they probably will. Let's Get that peeling peeled off. We're making spaghetti here tonight with onions, longanic, rotany. We got some visitors. Right when I started, we got this special visitor that showed up here. Oh, not on the cutting board. No.
It's gonna eat the onions.
No, that's nasty.
Yeah, it's probably older than us.
Yeah.
It's real.
All right, second onion. Making spaghetti. I'm not watering my eyes yet. But I didn't really start cutting them yet either. Yeah. All right. I see you got some more comments. We got one that says, hello, good sir, Nick Nonsense. We got Ethan that says, yo. We got Tatty with a bunch of smiles. Yeah. Unless they're frowns. It's like really tiny. I think they're smiles. I think I see some sunglasses or something. All right, here's our third onion. I hear that meat rock over there. It's getting sizzly. Make sure I don't cut my fingers. Oh, guess what? Today was deer hunting. Deer hunting today. We had a bunch of hunters all around us. Front of us, back of us, side of us. So not only did they have to look at our fake deer, if you want to hear about the fake deer or see about it, check out Nick's Nonsense. We put a fake deer out there. And the hunters had to go see it. So, besides seeing the fake deer, there was a whole bunch of albino deers out in the field. And they couldn't hunt them because you can't shoot an albino deer. So we're surrounded by all these deer stands. And there's all these white deer out in the field just prancing around, jumping around, and going in circles around the deer stands. And the hunters just had to look at them. They couldn't shoot them. They just had to look at them and hug them and say, dear friend, thank you for visiting me. I was lonely out in my deer stand. I always wanted a white deer to come along. Okay, so these onions, we got a whole pile of onions. Whoops. That one's a little rubbery.
Evan did it.
I didn't peel enough on that one. Somebody's going to get a rubbery onion bite. So what kind of meal is just solid onions? It's onion soup. Nah, we're making spaghetti. We're going to have onions, we're going to have broccoli, we're going to have spaghetti sauce, we're going to have, no, we're not going to have that. Okay, let's go check our meat rock. It's over here. My eyes are watering a little, burning. Think it's ready yet? All right. I think I better turn it down a little. Yeah, that rock of meat isn't doing so good. You can smell it. All right. Me too. Okay, so we got that meat over there. We got the onions over here. We could add the onions now. There's not going to be much grease in this meat because it's like from some like farmer. So it's not Walmart meat. It's like farmer meat. That's why it looked like a rock. It came off the field. So I think we can add the onions without worrying about having to dump a lot of grease. So let's go ahead and do that. This will be tricky. Let's bring the camera along. And, uh-oh. I need someone to hold the camera here for me. See, I'm not alone. Remember, you saw that special visitor. If you didn't, make sure you rewind and see that visitor. Okay, so we got the visitor holding the camera, dumping like 3 pounds of onions in here. That way, the kids don't eat all the meat. That way I still have some left over for lunch. Otherwise, if it's just meat, without the onions burning your eyes, then the kids eat it all. Okay. Alright, I better wash this because it's burning. Yeah, there we go. So, we replaced this faucet last week, or this week, some week. So check out that video, replacing the faucet. That was a dirty job. New faucet. Now it don't drip. We save money. Alright, cool. Thanks for holding the camera there. Alright, let's go into some broccoli now. So, spaghetti without broccoli. Some people like that, but this way the kids don't eat it all. So, we rip open the broccoli bag. Just a minute. Yeah, there's our visitor. Say hi to Mr. Happy there. He's gonna eat this broccoli, I bet. He's not one of the kids. So he's gonna like this onion meat with broccoli. Alright, let's get, you like that part? Who likes to eat that part? I'll cut it off for you. Here you go. Have it, thank you. There you go, you're welcome. Got another one, who else wants one? Yeah, I knew you did, thank you. You love that part. Okay. Don't cut my fingers. Cut the broccoli. We got the meat rack soaking in onions. We could just blend up the broccoli, cut into tiny chops. Like, you like that when all the little florets just turn into powder? You like that? Yeah, I thought so. I don't though, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, second one. Not my finger. Otherwise I'll look like our visitor. I don't want to look like that special visitor, Mr. Happy. Alright. Oh, that meat rack is burning. You can hear it. Making it go sound all naughty naughty. Okay, we got our broccoli cut. But we're not ready to put that in because our onions are still going. Let's go check them out, see how they're doing. There's those onions. All right. Cat, onions. Burnt meat, it's stuck to the pan. It's stuck. Let it stick because it was rock. It's frozen. It's frozen there. It's stuck there. Flip it over. Yeah, not doing too good there. Tell you what, let's open this up. What do we got? Garlic salt. Do you draw? Do I draw? This is draw, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and close that up. Hide those things. All right, now, what can we do while we wait for the meat rack? I like my cheese drippy. I might make garlic bread with this. I probably will. I don't think the cheese will be drippy though because cheese is expensive. So I'll just drip a little bit of cheese on a little pinch. because to make the cheese actually gooey, drippy, takes a lot of cheese. All right, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit because we need it to stick to the bottom of the pan a little more. I guess while we're doing that, I can pick the Loungeni off the floor. Because somebody left the box open. And we lost half our supper on the floor here. You say you want it? You want this? I was wondering what to do with it. Thank you. There you go. There, have it. Yep. Good. Okay, I better wash my hands after that. You can't see me, but you can see my foot. I'm washing my hands. Okay. Wipe them on the cat. Alright. Let's check out that onion stuff again. I like my cheese drippy. Okay. There's the water. It's a very big pot. Very big pot of water. It's going to take forever. Okay. We have... The onions are starting to turn into syrup. Caramel, whatever you say. When the onions start to get yummy. So that's starting to help the meat. The onions are helping the meat because that's what they do. It's called like when you get ladybugs in the garden, then they help your plants. That's what the onions do with the meat. Like in Star Wars, they're symbiosis. They help each other. The onions help the meat. The broccoli helps the onions. The Loungeni and the Ratani helps the water. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. Okay. We can open a can while we're waiting. Open a can of Hunters. Just gotta find the can opener. Found it. Okay. For the longest time, when I was a kid, I can't even remember how I did it. There's some weird way that I did it like this. But then I found to do it like this. I didn't know that. Not until I was like 40. Here, let's go ahead and show you. So there's that can. Put it like that. And then you turn it. Did you know you have to turn it? Yeah, I knew that.
We knew the electric one.
Electric ones, but I was always scared of electric ones. Because the electric ones, sometimes you worry that it's going to fall when it's done. Look at this. This has a pincher. So you can pinch it, lift it up. Okay. Spaghetti.
Buzz.
Oh, there's a hornet. We got another visitor. We got another visitor making spaghetti. So if you didn't see Mr. Happy, make sure you check out Mr. Happy. He might show up again, but we got a visitor up here. There's our onions with the meat rock. Way up there. Way up there. Can you see him? I'll get you close. There he is. There he is. You know why he's here? You know why he's here? Because it's hunting season. He wanted to come in and be safe. He thought he might get shot. Yeah. Okay. We got a can open. Let's go check out these onions with the meat rock again. Uh-oh, we got another visitor. Yeah, look at that. We got a visitor outside. Yeah, he wants in. He doesn't want to get hot. Okay. That's Mr. Happy. He's gone. Okay, we got this giant. There he is. There's Mr. Happy. He's spying on us. All right. It's getting happy too. It's getting happy meat. All right. This water. I think our water's ready. So let's get our Loungeni. Let's get our Loungeni and break it. So, set you down here so I can get the Loungeni. Oh, where'd he come from? He was on the Loungeni. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Now I gotta wash my hands again. Okay. All right. Got this. Great value Loungeni. You just grab a big chunk here. Sticks to your hands when they're wet. And then you bust them. Yeah. Throw them in. And grab some more. Oh, they're falling. That's right, they're already all over the floor because someone left the box open. Some more. There we go. There's the problem. See it? See it? They're escaping. They didn't want to be cooked. All right. Hello there. I see we got a couple people saying hello. We're making spaghetti today. Someone left this box open, and when I pulled it off the cupboard, half of it dumped all over the ground. So we're getting them safe inside the pot. Say hello to Mr. Happy. He just came to visit. He's helping. He helped earlier. He held the camera for me when I put the onions in. Like 3 pounds of onions. You know why I put 3 pounds of onions in? Yeah, so the kids don't eat all the meat. Yeah, safe in the pot. Safe in the pot. Let's get the Loungeni in the pot. Make it safe. There we go. So, because we could only find 2 boxes of the Loungeni, I couldn't find the third. We got Rotteny. We gotta put some Rotteny in the pot. Rotteny. Let's add it. Okay, so we got that pot getting all happy. Let's check it out. Yeah, here it is. We need something to stir it with. Kind of a short handle. I think it's going to get pretty hot later. So you want to make sure you stir it right away. If you wait, then they stick. They get a little too safe. They get in the pot and they get really safe at the bottom of the pot. So I'm just going to leave those sit for a minute, then I'm going to stir them again. Let's check out our meat wad. Sticking a little. The dangerous part about doing this one-handed is I could just shove the whole pot off the stove on the floor, and there goes all my onions and the meat. Okay, choppy. We're getting happy. I think we can turn it up a little bit. Now that there's some juice in there, the juice, do you think the juice is from the meat or from the onions? Both, you're right, both. Symbiotic. And then we're going to get some broccoli because that way kids don't eat it all. You put stuff in there that only adults like, onions, broccoli, hot sauce. Yeah. Okay. Tell you what, let's get Mr. Happy holding the camera for me again. And then we're going to put some broccoli in the pot. Okay, so here we go. Get this out of the way because we don't want the broccoli falling all over the floor. Here's our broccoli. Adding the broccoli. Adding the broccoli because kids love broccoli. Yes. Because they don't love broccoli. That's why we put it in. I like broccoli. You guys like broccoli? Doesn't matter because I get to eat it. You guys just get to imagine it. Okay. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stir this with two hands here, as long as I got Mr. Happy holding the phone camera. Because this really needs a good stirring. Ooh, that's hot, because that was over there. Good thing we didn't melt the handle. Guess what I forgot to do? Forgot to re-stir the noodles. They're getting too happy. I bet they're all getting hard and solid in the bottom of that pot. Okay, let's just let those sit. Grab this. No, they're good. They're good. They're happy. They like it in there. There we go. We got some Longiani and Rothany all in one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's an onion. Oh, well. You'll have to eat that one. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Happy. All right. So we'll give that a couple minutes. Get the broccoli all nice and steamy and a little bit seared on the bottom. That's the best. Then we can add garlic and herb. Wasn't there like some, like Hardee's or something back in the day that had Herb as their spokesperson? I think I'm just imagining it. Herb. Pee Wee Herman? Is that it? Pee Wee Herman worked for Hardee's maybe. Made your burger. Pee Wee Herman made your burger. Okay. Make sure I stir the lobsters. Doing good. Now what? I know what we can do. Some garlic bread. Is that it? Nope. Let's get some garlic bread ready. So, I need a pan to put the garlic bread on. We need some bread. Let me go look for some bread. All right. Looking for some bread. Looking for some bread. Looking for some bread. Looking for some bread. There's the bread. Let's grab two of them. Because of course, hanging the bread by your coats. That's the best place to put the bread. Safe by the coats. Okay. We got our bread. Come back in here. There we go. Now, you need to rip open the bread. I better stir those noodles though. There we go. One of them. You still better stir those noodles. Should I stir them? Smell the bread? It smells like Taco Bell. Why would the bread smell like Taco Bell? Oh, stir those noodles. Alright, noodles. Oh, look how happy they are. Happy noodles. Happy, happy. Well, I know the problem. Turn it down low. Yeah, once that gets going, you don't need it left on high. Looking good. A little bit hard to stir one-handed. I'm going to flip the pot off the stove. And then there goes supper. Then we'll be eating ramen. Stir those noodles again. You know what? Suddenly, everything's moving fast. That's how it goes when you're cooking. It goes from slow, slow, slow to suddenly super fast and you don't have time. Okay. We have a special knife. Rogers. It's a really good knife. What's special is these grooves here. It's super sharp too, so don't touch it because it'll like really cut you really easily. But that's good for the bread. And this is where you get cut. When you're doing this and you slice into your finger. I've done that. Let's try not to do that today. There you go. One of them. Let's get the next one going. This is where you get cut. Cut right through your hand. And then you add carrots to your spaghetti. Who likes carrots in their spaghetti? Do you like this type? There we go. Good. Now, what do we need? We need to check out our stuff. Yeah. Let's check this out. It's all hot and bubbly. I think they're going to be done pretty soon. Let's hope we don't overcook them. And this isn't getting stirred properly. Because it moves, you see? It moves on me.
Where's our guest?
I don't know. I wonder where Mr. Happy went. We got a guest here. Our guest is lost. There he is. No, that's not Mr. Happy. Okay, so where's our guest? Our guest. I'm being told our guest is over here somewhere. Our guest. I don't see our guest. Do you guys see our guest yet? Let's check. Let's find. I heard a rumor. A rumor that our guest is in here. Oh, this glass here. Earlier today, I taped this glass back on because it fell off. So make sure you check out my channel. I didn't upload the video yet though, so you have to come back later. This glass on my oven fell off, so I taped it on. There's Mr. Happy. He's getting nice and happy in that. So we'll just leave him be. Make sure the cat's watching us. Let's get some garlic bread going here. Our garlic bread is not ready yet. What do we need on our garlic bread? Garlic bread. We need some butter. Hey, it's a good thing. We've got some butter. I think our noodles are getting done. Wouldn't that be bad if they turn into mush because I overcook them? Okay. Cut the cheese. Butter. Cut the butter. Not my finger though. Okay. Then spread it on the bread. Spread the bread. It rhymes like it's red. So you can be fed. So you can't be like Mr. Happy who looks like he's dead. Just doing it quickly here. Obviously, we ran out. Not good. We need fake butter now. Fake butter, where are you? Fake butter. Oh no, the oatmeal. The oatmeal. It fell. There we go. The oatmeal was in the refrigerator on top of the butter. You want that. If you don't get this, you want that oatmeal. All right. It's getting hot in here. I didn't even turn the stove on, or the oven. I think that's probably good. Okay, now we smear it. We smear the butter. Smear. I should check those noodles. I don't want a solid, mushy blob of noodles. Have you ever had that? Solid, mushy blobs of noodles? I have. I better go check it. Let's go check those noodles. That looks perfect. All right, check the noodles. Uh-oh. What do you think? Let's pick one out. Put it there. Let it cool down. Let's get one of the other ones too. Since there's two different types. Okay. Just let the noodles cool down, then I'm going to taste them. Find out if it's too late, if they're mushy. Okay. Check out the meat and onions. They're burning a little. Okay, let's check out those noodles. All right, so that was good. Yeah, let's dump those things. But we don't want to dump them in the sink. Oh, our lid's gone. We used to have a lid that fit that pot. It's gone. Or we could get the noodles out. We might dump them in the sink. See what we can do. Alright, so there's the sink. It's gonna be hot. I need some pot holders. Here's the noodles. It's hot and steamy. Hot and steamy. Oh no! Everybody laughed. They didn't want to see the noodles get dumped in the sink. They were scared of them. They thought this was going to be a disaster. So everybody left. They thought we were going to dump the noodles in the sink. But guess what? We didn't. All right. All right, the noodles are safe. We're just going to leave them there. The meat rock is looking good. Let's go ahead and add some sauce to it. Hunts for the deer hunters. There it goes. All right, so while that's doing that, we're working on garlic bread. What we have: butter, fake butter, garlic, salt, whole bunch of garlic salt. Uh-oh, we didn't start the oven. Let's check out the oven here. All right, in the oven, we have Muffy. Oh, no, Muffy's right there. Hi, Muffy. Okay, make sure Mr. Happy's not still in there. All right, Mr. Happy somehow disappeared. Triple checking. Let's turn this thing on. Temperature, crank that up to somewhere around 400. Start. Okay, so we got butter, fake butter. We got garlic salt. We got that going. We better stir the sauce. Stir the sauce. Oh, look at that part. Oh, let's turn that down a little. Burning, burning the sauce. It gives it that smoky flavor when you burn the sauce. Tell you what, let's put in another can of sauce. Since we burned it all, let's add another one. So, like I told you earlier, you gotta use the can opener the right way, the sideways way. There we go. Okay. Pinchy, pinchy. Let's go ahead and add that. I think supper's almost ready. Right. Sauce is in the pot with the onions and the meat. Let's stir it. There we go. Now it's looking like spaghetti. Ignore that burnt stuff. So we could add cheese to the garlic bread. Who likes cheese on their garlic bread? I like cheese in my garlic bread. But you know what? We're not going to add it. We're not going to add any cheese. Because cheese is expensive. So if you want cheese, you got to imagine it. It's Imagine cheese. It's that special cheese from Wisconsin, Imagine cheese. Okay. So we're going to just leave, oh, that bee came back again. Just trying to get our garlic bread. So we got a pan with 4 garlic breads on. The oven's going. Noodles are done already. Sauce is almost done. We made sure Mr. Happy's not in the oven. I think we can probably put these in there. And we'll just watch the magic. The magic of what happens to these globs. We're not going to wait for it to get done preheating because that's no fun. Let's go ahead and put this in.
Speaking of the guest, where did he go?
I don't know. Our guest. Where did our guest go? Was our guest in the pantry? Tell me if you see our guest. I don't see our guest there. Is our guest in the cupboard? No. Is our guest in the microwave? There he is. Oh, he's getting safe. Safe and toasty. There's our guest. He helped earlier. Our guest helped earlier. He helped us put the onions in the pan because I couldn't do it while holding the camera. So our guest helped us. Okay, I think we're almost ready with supper. So to recap here, we put a meat rock. It was like that sad donkey story from when you were kids, where the donkey found a pebble and he turned into the pebble somehow. I don't remember how. And then his mother was looking for him, and she was like holding the pebble, and it turned out that that was her kid. That was the meat rock that we cooked. And then we added onions, like 3 pounds of onions. Then we added broccoli so that kids don't eat all the meat. Because if this is just sauce and meat, then what I'm going to eat for lunch all week is nothing. I'm going to be eating noodles. Yeah, so we got the noodles done. We got the meat sauce. I say it's done. As soon as that garlic bread is done, then we're going to eat it. Yeah, so we just need to wait for that garlic bread to be done, and then it's going to be garlic bread time. So we just left big chunks. Big chunk. Is that how you call him? Big chunk? We call it chop the big chunk of butter, and we put in chunks on the garlic bread, and we put fake butter on there with a knife. A big, here. See it? There's the evidence. The evidence put in the locker. Right there. The evidence. Then we put garlic salt, like finished the bottle of garlic salt practically. Then we preheated the oven, but we didn't preheat it. We didn't wait. We just stuck the garlic bread in the oven. If you see, it says PRE, People's Republic of England. And so we just shoved the garlic bread in there while it's preheating because we don't want to wait. Who wants to wait for it to preheat? So garlic bread's in there. Let's shut off the meat. Let's check out the meat here. I gotta wipe this butter somewhere. It's on the cutting board. Okay. That's how you know the spaghetti's ready. The spaghetti's ready when it bubbles. Yeah. The spaghetti's ready. Check it out. Check it out. There's the best part right there. See it? Where it burnt to the bottom. That's the tasty tidbits that everybody's gonna be scrambling for. They're gonna be like, I want the burnt part. Oh, oven's preheated. Let's go see if the garlic bread's done. All right. Oh, there's Mr. Happy. Yeah, he helped. He helped earlier. He helped put the onions in the pan. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so you can see the bread. I'm gonna take the bread out. You don't want to melt our counter. Oh, there's the bread. There's the bread. There it is. Remember? Remember those globs earlier? They're gone. Those globs are gone. They're kind of there. That's the fake butter. There's the real butter. You can't see that. That's off the camera. But there's one. There's one. There's one. The real butter. Only thing left to do is cut it. Got to cut the cheese bread. But there's no cheese. It's imaginary cheese. Because cheese is expensive. So we're going to cut the bread with no cheese. Let's get it set down here. I'll let you guys watch the hot bread. We do this. That's the piece that you guys get. There's no butter on it. Sorry. One more. This one. Oh, we should shut that oven off. Because it's not doing much now that we took the bread out. Okay. Almost done here. So, in closing, the ultimate result is somebody gets this piece of bread and somebody gets this piece of bread. So, last thing, I gotta make a plate of spaghetti. What good is it without putting it on a plate? So, let's Let's make a plate of spaghetti. And then we can eat it. Off. Look at this plate. Get those noodles, the Loungeni and Ratini. Let's put a mixture on. Oh, they're sticky. A little bit sticky. And we get a scoop of meaty onions. I got some of that burnt stuff. Those burnt tidbits, you know, that everybody fights for at the bottom of the pan. I got some. And, you know, that good piece of bread with that giant clump of butter. Guess who gets it? Because guess who made the supper? I get it. And there it is. Just need to add a bunch of hot sauce, hot peppers, chili peppers, hot everything, and then it'll be ready. So, thanks for watching. I might make popcorn later tonight, so keep an eye out and tune in for that. Otherwise, that's all for today. Thank you everybody for watching Mixed Nonsense. Go to my channel, check out some crazy videos. Alrighty, goodbye. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Let's push the thumb. Yes, goodbye.